Right, what I'm going to show you is basically how to get this sort of finish. This is without actually polishing or anything. This is just purely sanding and getting off the dirt. I'll show you some before pictures of this. It was obviously a lot worse. The things we're going to need is some warm water. This is just warm soapy water, general dishwashing liquid soap. And then we're going to need some sandpaper. We're going from 180 to 320 to 400 to 800 to 1000 and then 1200. You can get even better results using electrical machinery and using finer grades such as 2000 and up and up and up, but you can't normally get them in shops. So this is all I've got, so I'm going to show you basically what I'm doing. Right, so basically this is the sort of state it's in at the moment. It's actually a lot worse. Sorry I can't get focused because we're in a really hard spot for light, but you should be able to see it's really flat, scratched. Here there's a lot of abrasions across here, and yeah, this is just really old and scratched, and I'm just going to basically give you a quick demonstration how to get these scratches out. Might look better. So basically what I've got is I'm starting off with 180 grade wet and dry. Just going to dip it in the water, very hot, just at the kettle. Get on here and just basically sand it up and down in one direction. Don't swirl or go side to side and then up and down and etc., because then you'll get marks like this, and this is really not what you want. You want it all to be going the same way, and then over time you'll be able to see. I'll get you updated in a few minutes once I've finished with the 180. Right, a little tip, after I've just finished with the 180 grit and I'm going to be going on to the 320, but tip, before each layer get some kitchen roll or a cloth or something clean and basically wipe all this off, because what you'll be doing is wiping off all the grit, and if you leave it on and then you sand with a finer grade sandpaper, then you'll get scratches, and that's obviously what you don't want. So I'll clean this up and then I'll get on with the 320 and so on. Alright, well this is the final product. Obviously it could be shinier if you worked on it a lot more, but this is just total sandpaper wet and dry, and that's basically took the muck off. There's no wax here or anything. Obviously you can wax it, there's waxing compound, 1, 2, 3 wax, autosol, etc., but this is without the wax, and then I'll be able to wax them later. Loaded this is. That just looks awful, but I had a little go with the other one which looked exactly like it, and that's how it's turned up, which is really like a lot better. So it just looks so much better than yeah, so there's lots of things you can do to the engine and stuff, but it's best to make it look nice as possible. Simple really, it doesn't take that long. It's a bit tedious, but right, it's worth it. Something I've been doing, when I first got this bike, I liked the frame where the seat went on was a little bit rusty, but the rest of the bike is pretty solid, and I'm a student obviously, so I can't really afford to be shelling out, stripping all the bike and getting it resprayed completely, although I am getting some of it painted. But all I've done to these things that were a little bit rusty, just got a little bit of sandpaper, anything could do really, just some general rough sandpaper, sand down the rust, use a rust colour, and then once the rust colour's dried, just paint this stuff straight on top of it, metal paint, and it's $7.99. It just won't focus. When I'm not making the video, it'll probably focus. So, but yeah, it's a simple way to touch up the frame and Like, I've done all these bits that actually look alright now, so, and it was a little bit on here which is all looking spot on now and you wouldn't tell it was painted, so yeah.